Welcome to today's strength training series. We are going to be utilizing our arms, abs, and our legs in every single move today, making it a total body workout. All you need today is a set of heavy and light weights. So I'm going to be using a 15-pound, two 15-pound dumbbells and 5 pounds. I brought out a set of 10 pounds just in case I need to drop down in one of my sets. 4 exercises today. Each exercise, 10 reps, 3 rounds. So let's get started. We're gonna start with a suitcase squat into a bicep shoulder press knee lift. So I told you we're gonna be working a full body here. So I would say grab your heavier weights and we're gonna start with 10 reps here. So separate your legs about sit bone width apart. Arms are down by your side, chest is open. Of course, our abdominals are strong and engaged. We're gonna bend it down into the squat. We're gonna come up. You're gonna bicep curl. As you press the arms up, right knee comes up, bring it down with control and lower. Squat it down, bicep curl. Now the left knee goes up as you shoulder press, bring it down with control. Good. Again, here we go. We're gonna speed this up at a controlled pace, finding balance between each move. Use your breath. Good. Here's 5. Up. Bicep curl, shoulder press, knee lift. Maybe even stall on that knee lift to get just a little bit more work and balance in that standing leg. Very nice. We have 4 more. Here's 3. Good, make sure you're not swinging the biceps curl. Use your core. Last one. Bicep curl, press, and down. Good, go ahead, put those weights down. You're gonna take just a little bit of a break. You can grab some water if you need it. Shake things out a little bit. First round, not so bad. Going right into the second round. Grabbing your weights. Again, feet are slightly apart. Now remember, I usually take Pilates principles into strength training, which means that we want to work with our breath, with control, and with precision. The quality of work definitely outweighs the quantity of work here, okay? So if you can only get through 8 good reps, then that's all you do. Arms down by your side, feet are set, abs are in. Bend those knees, come up, bicep curl, press, reach. Make sure you're breathing. When you bring that knee up, think about your abdominals scooping to lift. Nicely done. Keep the chest up. Make sure you're breathing. When you squat, okay, you're gonna drop it down, heels, weight into those heels. It's getting a little heavy for me, so I might drop down to my knee, my medium set in the next series. I'll see how I feel. Last one. Oh yeah, good stuff. Drop those weights carefully down to the floor and walk it out. Good, making sure that when you breathe, you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Always stemming your movement from your powerhouse. So even though I'm working these other parts of my body, my arms and my legs, I'm still keeping my abdominals super strong. You want to make sure that you're supported so that you don't go dumping into your back, having poor form. Grab your weights. I'm going to drop to a 10. The best part about this series is when you do it again, you can just keep growing. Keep lifting those weights, increasing that pounds. All right, here we go. Drop it down, up, bicep curl, press. Good. You do what works best for you. I could just tell that I probably would have struggled through this. And not that I don't want to work hard, I just want to make sure that I'm keeping my form in check. 5 right here, halfway there. 6. Good, 4 more. Finding balance between each move. So that knee up, balance down. Last 2. Last 1. And bring it down. Good. Nicely done. Round 1 is over. Super quick, super effective. The next exercise that we're going to do, we're going to be bringing it into a side lunge and into a side bend. So we're going to be working our obliques, our QLs, which is right along that back line. The most important thing here when you are side bending is you want to make sure you don't round it forward. Really stay tall and utilize that lift of your waistline to bend. Okay, so again, always navel in. And I think I'm going to try to use one heavy weight again. So this will be 6 on each side. I know you can always later on bring it to 12 each side on your own, but 6 on each side, so it's 12 altogether. I'm again going to go to my 15s. And if you start with the weight in your left hand, you're going to the opposite side. So it's like a little bit of a cross. So you're going to step out to the side, you reach for that opposite ankle, you come pop back up, you side bend over and come up. I'm going to put my hand behind my head. Again, you're going to come down, stack up, side bend, and lift. Here's 3. Good. 4. Now 6 doesn't seem like a whole lot. So I definitely would probably bring this up and the next round, meaning next week, maybe go to 8 or 10. Other side. So step out, reach, coming up, side bend towards that weight and up. I never feel these until the next day. Good. Here's 3. 4. 5. 1 more. Good. Side bend over and lift. Nicely done. Definitely feel like I can keep up with a heavier weight on that one. We'll see in the next round, but that's what I'm thinking. Just a couple seconds here, and we'll go right into the next set. So go ahead, pick up your weight. I'm going to start it in my left hand. If you're mirroring me, it might be your opposite hand. Opposite hand comes behind your head. Push the head heavy into your hand. That's going to help keep your neck retracted and long. Go ahead and side step. Reach, come up, breathe, and lift. Good. Now the more deep you can lunge, the more glute you're going to get. And you might even get that nice inner thigh stretch and that leg that's straight. 2 more. Good. 1 more time. And we'll switch it to the other side. Here we go. Right away into it. Side bend over. Abs are strong. When you lunge, keep that chest and gaze forward. You're not cranking in your neck. You don't have a big crease in your neck. It's just long. 2 more. Inhale, use that breath. Last one. Good. Drop that weight. Little walk. Catch your breath. Grab some water if you need it. Last set for this round. You guys are doing amazing. Let's go. I'm going to start it once again in my left hand. Right hand behind your head. If you're doing the same side, if you're mirroring me, opposite. Go ahead and lunge down, sit that hip back, come up, side bend over. Even when you side bend, you are literally scooping that belly in and up. That is a Pilates move right there. 3 more. Breathe. Scoop. Lift. 2. 1 more. Good. Other side. Here we go. 2. Good. 3. Control it. Good. We got 1 more. And up. Nicely done. Put that weight aside. For this next one, you will need a lighter weight. Now, if you are more of a strength training guru, you do CrossFit or anything like that, you can probably go up a little bit higher than what I'm going to do, 8, 10 pound. I'm going to start with 5. And I even sometimes recommend some people to go to a 3. We're going to be doing a T-arm and a press forward. So if you have weak shoulders, I don't like to say weak. If you're not strong in the shoulders, or you're not as strong as you would think, or even if you have like an impingement, you might want a little bit lighter weight. I promise you are going to get a workout regardless. So I'm going to grab 5s, and this is a big combo, okay? So this is sort of why I'm saying 6 on each side, because it ends up being a little bit more work. I'm going to start with my weight in my right hand this time. My arm is going to go up, my opposite hand on my hip. You're going to go into a curtsy as the arm goes out to a T. You come back up. That same leg that curtsied goes straight back as you push forward and in. That's 1. You take it out, in, press forward. Good. So that weight is on that right leg. That left leg, or the back leg, is just sort of floating. You're still working it. 2 more. Good, really feeling into that glute as you curtsy. 1 more time. And press forward. We're going to switch it to the other side. Okay. Now, one thing I want you to think about is that leg that's in front. The knee does not sickle in or out. You got to try to keep it over the center of your foot. Okay, here we go. Opposite leg crosses back. Oops, sorry. Arm goes out. Bring it in. Stretch forward. Breathe. I believe we got 1 more. Did I give you a bonus? I apologize if I did. Sometimes us Pilates instructors cannot count. All right, walk her out. Drop your weight if you need to. Shake them out. We are more than halfway through this workout. You guys are doing an amazing job. Stick with it. If you're struggling, believe in yourself, okay? All right, elbow up, legs together, square yourself off. Here we go, curtsy out, T out. Front punch to lunge. Here's 3. When I do these combos, it's easy for me to lose count. Good, 2 more. But I always feel like it's better to give you 1 extra than short you 1, right? Last one. Good, bring it up. Other side, catch your breath. Okay, here we go. Elbow up, opposite leg out, back, T, in, punch. Good job. 2 more. Last one. And up. Drop that weight. We have 1 more round of that. Adjust weights as you need, okay? So if you feel like you need to drop a weight, drop in weight, you can. If you feel like you're not being challenged, pick up extra. Go for that 5 or that 8. And if you're doing 8, try a 10. You always can drop back down. Okay, last time, here we go. Arm is up. Cross that opposite leg back over, tee out. Punch forward, lunge. Here's 2. Really find your balance as you come back up. Breathe. Good. Here's 5. Last one. Good. Switch to the other side. Let's finish this off. Elbow up. Opposite leg curtsy. T. Punch. Definitely gets your heart rate up when we're using large muscle. Good. Here's 4. 2 more. Work through it. Breathe. That's it. 1 more time. And up. Nicely done. Catch your breath. 1 more round, my friends. Last round, best round, right? So what this one is going to be is a sumo squat with our weight in our hand, loaded, okay? When we come up, we're going to draw our knee into our elbow as we rotate. So a little oblique work again. We're still going to try to stay tall. You're not really, you might crunch a little bit, but I don't want you to drop your chest completely, okay? When you go into the sumo, really turn those knees out. And when you bend, try to pry those knees back and really pull in through your inner thighs as you stand up, okay? So I'm going to go into a 10. I probably could do a 15, but I'm going to be honest. I have no ACL in my left knee, and I can feel it being a little funky right now. So you're going to be wide. So you do you, right? Okay. Chest up, abs in. We're going to sumo down. You're going to pop to one side as you knee crunch, and then right into the next one. Opposite side. Here's 3. 4. Good. So there is a little bit of a lean to the leg that you're standing on, right? But that's going to count in your balance there. You don't want to just drop that foot. You want to control it down. And you guys, I'm so sorry, but I totally lost count. Let's just do 1 more for the heck of it on each side. I do believe I gave you a bonus, but there's nothing wrong with that. Good. Take a walk. Shake your legs out. We are almost done. Whew. Yeah, okay, here we go. Weight in hand. Knees turned out, abs are in. Okay, pry down, knees wide, come up, twist. 1, twist. Again, it's like a rotation around your spine. Good job. Here's 8. I won't lose count this time. What I'm finding is I'm landing a little parallel. So I just got to sort of turn my leg out a little bit more. And that's going to happen from the glute. Always finding ways to perfect practice. 1 more series, my friends. 1 more. And then we get to do just a little stretch. Okay. Here we go. Let's grab that weight. Weight in the hand. Knees, pride turned out. Abdominals in. Weight into the heels. Shoulders back. Here we go. Down, come up, twist. Four, five. I'm really scooping my abdominals in to pull that knee up. It's not all hip flexor. Last two. And one. Bring it in. Good job. All right. Walk it out. Catch your breath. From here, stand with your legs together. If you need a wall or something to balance, you can go near one. You're going to take your right foot into your right hand. Tuck that tailbone under. Pull that knee back slightly, like you're drawing your knee down towards the ground. Abdominals are in. Good. Drop that foot. We did a lot of quad today. Next series will be a lot more butt hamstring, and then maybe outer glute. Good. Foot down, take that arms up to the ceiling. Roll down. Let the body just sort of hang here for a moment. Bend your left knee, push your right hip back, and just sink into that thigh coming towards you. And switch. And come back, soften those knees, roll your spine up one vertebrae at a time. Take that right arm across. Take it up and back down the shoulder blades, side bend over. And again, up, sweep that opposite arm across. Arm up. We didn't do a whole lot, well, we didn't do really any triceps, but it's still a nice little stretch to that side waist. Good, bring it up. Inhale, arms come up, big inhale. Cactus those arms, exhale. Inhale, arms up, and exhale those arms away. You guys are done. Thank you for joining me today.